Hey YouTube, this is Nashtaters. Welcome back to another episode of War of the Visions. So last week I did a review video on Mustadio, the Final Fantasy Tactics collaboration unit. Now for those of you who did not get this unit, don't be afraid because there's a huge chance that the company is going to be most likely bringing back that specific banner back. Now in the last actual part 2 of the Final Fantasy Tactics banner, there have been many emails sent in to the companies. Some of those folks I actually know in real life, and therefore they have told me that they actually got responses back from the companies. Some of the suggested units that the companies are taking in are going to be Ygraf, or Ygraf, however you want to pronounce his name. The Islu's sister, you know, the lady with the green coat and the cool looking character. And of course there could be those 2 assassin girls, and maybe that samurai character where you have to fight and steal all of his gear. And maybe any of the other units that have not been released as of yet on the Final Fantasy Tactics banner. So again, don't be afraid, there might be a big chance and there may be a lot of things coming in 2021. But obviously don't take my word for it because I don't work for any of the companies. But when I did the review, I realized not should I only show them in action in terms of PvE, I should also try to show them off in PvP. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to be using one other Final Fantasy Tactics unit, which will be Agrias. I'm going to be taking Mustadio along, and I decided I'm going to take Rain along just for the heck of it. Well, obviously because of the fact that he gives you a unit bonus for this specific week, and since I don't own the other 4 units that's up there with the higher bonus percentages, I'm just going to take Rain with me. I think the kind of the theme of this combat situation is use Agrias as a tank, and then of course try to get Mustadio to do as many seal evils as possible. So let's see if we can turn off some of the other skills off, so therefore he can only use seal evil. Leg shot, I want to make sure I turn that off. As you can see, it is off. Aim shot, I actually want to turn this off as well. Actually, let's turn it back on. This able is actually really good. Camouflage, I think I'm going to turn this off. Although it does use TP, so we'll see for the first match, see what he does in terms of what I want. Let's see, actually, you know what, let's turn blind shots off. Safeguard, let's turn that on. Quick shot, I think we want to turn that off. Multi-burst, we definitely want to turn that off. And then of course, seal evil, we want to keep this on. So our entire goal here is really to double check, obviously, is to make sure that he uses debuff, resistance, and then go ahead and start firing off seal evils. And that's pretty much all he's going to do. Of course, as you can see, I have his TMR weapon equipped. I do equip them with some accuracy for vision card, and then of course magical resistance in terms of, I think for the most part, magic dealers might be the ones I'm going after. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. So as you can see, I am ranked roughly around 20,000, and that's generally speaking where you ought to be in about Tuesday, unless of course you spend a lot of arena orb refreshes, and you should be climbing a lot higher than that. So I decided to do the regen because I want them all to stand in the background. Oh, there he goes. He did do what he's supposed to do, which caches debuff, increase some AP, as is Rain. He decided to hurt himself to do more damage. Now, one of the issues with their team is their tank is lagging behind. And that's not a good way to set it up, as I've learned. So Mariana is slowly creeping in. And so no one's still within range yet. So we got the spirit up. So if they do Mariana do an AoE, hopefully they don't kill my whole team. Let's see if we can get the first lick. Seal evil did not work. Okay, so that little bit of magical resistance kept him alive. Finished off Mariana. And, ooh, he doomed her. Okay, that's fire. Let's see if we can seal evil. Okay, seal evil did not work. That's okay. I think this might be game over now. So we got rid of Delita. And I don't think I have any more seal evils, unfortunately. Seal evil? Nope. So there's the damage there, about 300 against a tank. So not super great, as you can see, but the whole point of using this unit is to seal evil. Mustadio would have been just hanging out the whole time, just sealing evil. Maybe I should go attack some ninja units, because I think that might work, because he does have evasion down on his weapon. So again, can't kill him because of the fact that I put him on magic resists. But for some reason, he's not attacking. I guess because he doesn't have access to other abilities. I forgot that my Rain can heal as well, so that's what makes him really strong. Here we go. Seal evil, boom, petrified. See you later, alligator. And then decide to stone throw me instead of doing massive damage. Clearly this team hasn't really messed around with the toggling. See if we can get another seal evil in there. And see, the other thing about sealing evil as a strategy is that you're actually using that space to block them off. So imagine right now if Mont is sealed evil and Mariana is sealed evil, then Rain has to come all the way around those blocks. See now how he just walked right through? He wouldn't be able to do that before. So therefore he wouldn't be in range if he was a meleeing unit, in terms of he's going to be pretty screwed because he has to keep walking around me. And my range unit could just keep plucking him off. And now that we're shifting towards a piercing kind of situations, I think it's a good time perhaps to get him rolling as well. Unfortunately, I didn't actually finish that dragon spear. So maybe next time. I think I'll definitely work on that spear and get that spear rolling. I said I would have, but I just didn't have enough time to finish it because that was during the week in which we had, I think, literally 7 things to be farming. So it looks like the king is... Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't seal him. That would have been really nice. Ah, Mustadio, why did you have to die? Yeah, I made sure it worked for her. As you saw, literally he took no damage from her, right? Because he is a magic tank after all, with all that spirit up. Slash attack down. Boom. Okay, that literally did no damage. Jamming thrust. Disabled. Very nice. And I was actually hoping that Mustadio would use disable, but he didn't. Can we finish the king off, please? Oh, he decided to finish off. And that's good, because now the attention is turned over to Agrias. And I think this should finish him off. Still not enough damage to kill me. So apparently my gear definitely, I think it's outshining my opponents. Let's not give him the gun and give him the pots instead. And then I'll go ahead and just give him... Oh man, I don't even have another gun. That's okay. I'll just use any random gun at this point. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And we'll give her that so that way she can give my team a little bit of agility. You can only reach certain ranks if you're free to play, even if you did everything possible. So it's quite possible. 93 now, maybe the cap, maybe 95 even, is still potentially free to play. So it's not a good way to really assess if they're a spender or not, right? The best way is to look at their gear. And I don't want to spend too much time on this video because generally speaking, where I rank, usually most people have a little bit the same gear as I do, or perhaps a little bit worse. I tend to hover around the lower rungs of the arena ladder so I can get easier victories, so I can get more, I guess, arena medals. Because I know I don't really need to climb that high. It's not something I always have the itch or the urge to do. So this video in no way showcases how powerful this unit is. It's more like it showcases how much of use he can be in terms of supporting your entire team. And by the way, you know, obviously your account, a lot of you, wow, that truck. A lot of you guys have much better gear than I do, much better cards and whatnot. So there's a huge chance that you will definitely see a lot different results than I will. Wow, they immobilized me. Very interesting. Can we get a Seal Evil, please? Seal Evil! That didn't work. So that's the one thing, right? You don't want to just measure based on my gear and things like that. Alright, that was a lot of damage for a magic dealer. So let's see if we can get another Seal Evil here. Seal Evil! 899. That's not a lot of damage against her. So this might go down to the wire, unless she kills my unit. Oh no, because they're all like taunting each other. So can we get a Seal Evil up in here? Yes, praise the Lord there. So let's see if this fight will kind of sway in a different favor here. Not looking good, but I think I still have one more Seal Evil. Oh, never mind. Seal Evil! Disable. I think I used up all my Seal Evils. Well, folks, that was actually quite an interesting fight. I think if I had more Seal Evils, I would definitely won. I think there were several Seal Evils that went in, but didn't land. So that was very entertaining for me anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because one of the things about featuring a level 99 unit that I own is the fact that I can mess around with however I so choose, right? I think the AI in this specific combat situation really kind of show to you guys that he tends to use the Seal Evil a lot more than the Disable. Because if I actually got a Disable off early against, say, Salir or Ayaka, the fight would have been a lot different. And I think also the fact that I was using Rain against that team, maybe it wasn't the best. I think obviously if I would have used, say, Orlando or something and just one-shot KO one of those squisher in the background, it would have been a lot easier. Or maybe perhaps even using another, say, magical damage dealer and maybe just one-shot their entire team. Nevertheless, I had a lot of fun making this video. Tell me what you guys think, honestly. If you guys want to see more coverage in this type of nature in terms of, you know, reviewing a unit and then kind of just taking for a couple of weeks of spin in terms of arena, I do plan to try to do more arenas throughout the week. The reason being is because since I'm taking Sundays off, I really want to do more content coverage. And I think doing these arena videos, showcasing like a unit that I just featured, or perhaps even a unit that I used to feature back in the days, and having the ability to showcase them off physically now, will be something I'm definitely interested in doing as well. But if you guys have other suggestions, feel free to put in the comment section below. And as always, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, as we're all trying to get this channel to reach 1,000 subscribers, so I have access to more tools to make this channel even more exciting. And as always, take care of yourself, all your loved ones, and remember, time is your most valuable resource, so spend it wisely. Until next time, Nashtaters and his family out. Peace.